I mean, automation is great, of course, but like, are there like any specific cases usually like where, yeah, I don't know, certain things, certain plugins, themes or whatever, where agencies, would you recommend agencies to still do them manually? I don't know, maybe like where there are issues, edge cases.
Yeah, definitely. Look, one of the questions that I get asked the most by users in Modular DS when they discover like the tool and they haven't used like any other similar tool ever, they are like, okay, so I can do like all the updates here, like I can select like all the updates and do everything in one click. And I'm like, well, you can, okay, but I couldn't recommend doing that, okay. So because there are many plugins like, I don't know, like Contact Form 7 or even like Yoast or things like that, when they have like a small updates, like minor versions or even like the major versions, they are not gonna break your site, or they're not gonna, I don't know, like it's really hard for them like to crash your site or something like that. But there are other plugins, okay, big plugins like builder plugins, e-commerce plugins, okay, everybody knows which plugins we are talking about, that it's very critical for your website. And even like minor updates can actually break your site, change how it looks, okay, things like that. So I always recommend those type of plugins, you just do it manually, like old school. You check it out, like you check everything is actually working. And if you have the same plugin in like 10 websites, you at least check it in a couple like manually. And then if everything works, everything goes smooth, then you can go to a place like Modular and get the rest 8 sites and update all at the same time. Okay, that's like my recommendation, what I do with the websites we manage. I mean, that's what I do.
I see. So you recommend, okay, makes sense. So your recommendation is like, yeah, you should always, I think it highlights the point how important testing is, quite frankly,
Yes,
in everything, not just updates, no? I mean, like even when you're
yes,
making certain changes on the website.
yes,
And yeah, you
definitely.
mentioned a valid point. I think minor updates, like if it's a minor version update, usually, yeah, there's small
Yes,
changes, but there where you see, like, I don't know, going from version 4.6 to version 5, usually that's a big major
yes,
change, because we've seen
yes,
even plugins like changing the UI completely, changing the interface and all this stuff
yes.
that, of course, needs to be tested.